Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C, and I want to thank you for spending some time with us, clicking on us. You clicked on us, and you're looking at us, so I hope that I'm entertaining you enough already to keep you going for the next part. The next part is intro to my good friend, David. Hello, Dave. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you. And like I said, we do appreciate everybody hanging out. If you have any questions about the show, you don't know what's going on, let me explain it to you real quick and in a hurry. You write in your questions. Dave gets the email at shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. Good job, Dave. Dave gets the questions. I don't see them. Yeah, we're almost getting it timed right now. And then what happens is, while we're recording, sometimes we go live now. We did our first live show. We went live.
Yep. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to you as well. Congrats. Golf clap. Otherwise, Dave reads the questions while we're taping live. So I have no idea what's coming. I have no idea what the questions are. And I just hit it off the top of my dome, hoping that I get it right. If I do, great. If I don't, I'm sorry. I tried. And we all have our opinions, so enjoy yours, I enjoy mine, and hopefully you enjoy mine too, and that's why you watch. But, some opinions. I got an opinion for you, Dave. Are you ready for an opinion?
I can't wait.
I just flew into Florida for a weekend wedding. Mm-hmm. I flew in, I was in the middle seat.
Oh, that's bad move.
Bad move already. Bad move. Okay. The guys on both sides... good. No struggling with the armrest. We all kind of just did our own thing, and nobody fought. Nobody touched elbows. Nobody did not. It was like a perfect threesome of men just standing there, not touching each other. It was great. But the guy to my left, that was at the aisle, and I don't blame him. It's not his fault. That's first and foremost. I blame his parents, because this mother flicker, he brought a meal on the plane. He brought a whole meal.
Mm-hmm. Wait, how did... Oh, you can buy it...
in a plastic bag and everything else.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. You brought a meal. Good. You're hungry. You want to eat. Okay. It stunk a little bit. That's just rude, but okay. Whatever. Then, as he's eating...
Oh, you got the slaps?
I don't want to see in your mouth, and I want to hear you.
You got the slaps.
My kids say that I chew loud, and I might chew loud, but everything I do is loud. Hello, you've listened to the podcast, you hear me, you know me, I'm loud. Yeah. That's just who I am. This motherfucker... Close your goddamn mouth!
Did you go, yo, is that good? What?
I was tempted, but again, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's his parents' fault. Whoever raised him or wherever he was eating as a kid, nobody said, shut your mouth, stop chewing like an animal.
How ballpark, how old of a gentleman was this?
Our age.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah. Our age. It wasn't like a little kid. It wasn't like that. It was a grown-ass man our age,
right.
40 years old or so, whatever, but...
Yeah, at this point, that's his gig, man. You're not stopping him.
You're not going to stop him, but you shouldn't be able to see down a man's mouth when he's chewing. Just saying. So, buddy, keep it shut.
Yeah. Did you pick your seats for your trip?
No, if I can pick my seats and it's open, I'll pick an aisle or a window.
Right.
I prefer the window, but on this one I had center, middle.
Yeah.
I had like 8 choices of middle, so I just said, screw it. I'm not going to pick anything.
Yeah.
And I hope that somebody gets bumped or moved, and they need that middle seat for somebody else. Like they put 2 people together over there, and then I get another seat that's not in the middle. But if I'm already going to be screwed, I might as well try and roll it and Russian roulette it, see what happens.
Yeah.
On the way back, it was nice. I had a window seat, and there was nobody that sat next to me. So that was nice. That was a win-win.
That's a rare occurrence.
Yeah. It happened. I loved it. I was happy with it. I was just rolled with it. Perfect, beautiful, and I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain.
The one time, I don't know if it was the last time, one of the times I came out to you, the flight home, I had the window seat, and I had a dude next to me, and you know the story, I think I told you. He decided that was the time he needed to perfume himself.
That would be cologne for a man, Dave. I don't know. I mean, in this day and age, it might be woke, and maybe I'm saying it wrong, but a man uses cologne usually.
Right, but he could identify it as a woman.
You don't know, right? He was fragrancing himself.
There you go.
Or herself, or themselves, or theyselves, or whoever they are.
Deodorizing himself, whatever the case was, and he decided he dabbed something on his whatever it was on the wrist, and he went like this, and then he literally went like that to, I guess, I don't know what, spread it amongst the fucking cabin.
When he went like this, did he put his head through?
No, he did not do that.
Some you do the spray and then you walk through.
The spritz thing, yeah.
The spritz, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, it must have been some kind of organic bullshit, man. But it just, the whole fucking 4.5 hour flight, that's all I smelled. And I'm
my God. No, dude, that would have pissed me off.
Yeah.
That would have definitely pissed me off. But no, I didn't have anything like that. I just had Gummy McGee over
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. You could have been on the Delta flight that was going to Barcelona.
Yeah.
This was new news to me. I didn't know, but this happened like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I'm just finding
I heard about it, but I didn't really dig into it. And then you brought it up to me, and I'm like, Delta pooper. That's worse than the party pooper.
But can you imagine though, man?
For the viewers who don't know what the Delta pooper is,
there you go.
He's not a Super Mario Brother character.
No.
It was a female, correct?
It was a female, yes.
It was a female.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes.
We don't know all the ins and outs and who's who and what's what, but from what we understand, it was a female passenger, and she had a tummy ache. And it was to the point where she had massive diarrhea, couldn't control it, tried making it to the bathroom, did not make it. And
trailed it all the way down the center aisle. Yeah.
There was a slug's trail coming from her of diarrhea.
Sludge, that's a good descriptive. Oh my God. Yeah.
So, from what I understand, they turned the flight. It was so bad.
Yeah.
They tried putting paper towels on it. They tried covering it up. Like, what are you doing? Like, they spray. What did they spray? A vanilla scent or something like that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, one of the passengers like, yeah, it smelled like vanilla shit.
Thank you for making it worse.
Yeah. They actually, because they were flying from where to where?
Atlanta to Barcelona. They were
Atlanta to Barcelona. Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah. And then they had to go back.
They turned around and came back.
Yeah.
And it was so bad that they had to have a cleaning crew come in and clean it up and everything. And they said that the cleaning crew did amazing.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
The smell was gone and everything was good. But they were delayed, and it was like a 10-hour delay or something like that.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess being pissed is better than being shit.
Oh, man. Can you imagine, though? Oh, my God.
I couldn't imagine. You had...
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That's a totally... This isn't like this. Now this is like this.
That's like... That's bad. That's like bad on all ends. You feel bad for the individual because that happened to her. And
it's embarrassing and it's sad. And,
as that. And then you got the people that were in the vicinity of that had to smell that shit for however long it took them to turn around.
Get back.
Yeah, to get back. Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's a shitty situation on all counts. Literally. It's all bad. It's all bad. There's no good from the Delta pooper. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Here's something that you might like, Dave. You know how much I try and stay fit and how I work out I try and work out on a regular. I try and eat right. I do all this stuff, and I cheat all the time, and I eat too much, and I don't work out a lot, and all this other crap. But I went to this wedding, and I did a whole bunch of work like the week before physically, and I was actually down. I actually lost some weight. I'm like, okay, great. I'm not going to eat carbs. I'm going to stay fit. I'm going to look good. I went to the wedding. I was all happy, and then they had breadsticks, and they had this, and we had dinner beforehand, and we had the rehearsal dinner we ate, the wedding we ate, our friend threw a barbecue afterwards I ate, before my flight we stopped at a restaurant and I ate, and I just ate like shit the whole weekend and drank 3 vodka tonics. Alright, so not 3,000, I don't know, a couple.
So you had a weekend.
I had a weekend. I got back and I got on my scale. My scale is the type of scale where, and my wife got it for me for my for Christmas because I started to get into being fit and body fat and all this other stuff and everything else. Mm-hmm. When I got back up home, I got on the scale, and it's electronic it reads Bluetooth wise, and on my phone, it literally asked me, "Is this you because of the huge change in weight?"
Oh wow!
How brazen is this scale? Like I gained 7 pounds over the weekend.
That's not bad.
It's not terrible. It's not considering how I ate and everything. I mean, I danced at the wedding and everything else. And Dave, yes, I can still do my jump splits. Yes, I can still do my double down splits. I still got it. Still working it.
Right.
It hurt like hell for days. For days it hurt. But I still got it. But then my scale has the balls to ask me if I'm still the same person because I'm a fat fuck now.
Your scale fat shamed you. That's fucked up.
It really did. I came downstairs and I said to my wife, I go, "You'll never even guess what the scale just asked me." I didn't even know that was an option.
Oh man, is it supposed to do that? You know,
not that I'm aware of.
Fat shame you to give you motivation to lose the 7 pounds now?
It's basically you're supposed to keep track, and it can keep track of multiple people. And I have a couple people on there, and I guess it was just saying like, "There's a big change." I didn't think 7 pounds was that big of a change, but I guess my body fat index shot through. No working out, just hanging out, drinking, eating, and dancing.
Yeah.
DC got a little fatter.
Don't put me on that bad boy when I get out there.
Maybe that'll be part of the live show we do. No.
That scale will be like, get the fuck off of me.
Who the hell is this and why is he on my back? Oh, it's crazy. But yes,
so you came back, you went there and you came back with a dad bod.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I came back with a dad. I mean, what consists of a dad bod? What is the definition now of a dad bod?
I would assume a
muffin
belly.
top.
I would assume a belly. Well, muffin top. Okay. That's like you got the overhang and shit.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Like me, I got me a nice little beer belly. That's
okay.
You know, that's what I consider a dad bod. I could be wrong. I'm not up on today's updated terminology.
Right.
You know, but
okay. But
apparently they're in. The chicks
chicks dig a dad bod. Right. I don't understand why. I mean, I think I'm gorgeous, so good for them because I agree. But really? So slightly out of shape is the new in shape.
Okay, but could that just be a thing that was started by somebody who just didn't want to work out anymore and said, "Fuck it,
everybody,
we're gonna spread this."
You know what it
as
is,
if
Dave?
It's true.
It's everybody getting lazy and just going, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm not fighting it anymore. We all just love chubby."
Yeah. Hey. I'm at that point where I'm like, I should work out or I should do this, but I'm like, I'm also 50, married with a child. Why? Why am I putting myself
Why
through
not,
that?
Dave? Why? My thing is, no matter whether, and here's my thing, and I say it to my wife all the time, whether I'm with my wife or not, when I walk in the room, I want the women to go, "Wow, she's with him, huh?" Just like if a hot chick walked in with a weird looking guy, you go, "Wow, she's with him. Why is he not?" She got good for her. I want people, when we walk in the room, I want both parties to go, "Wow, he got her. Well, she got him. All right."
Yeah.
Like, I don't want...
We have different philosophies, man. I walk in a room, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
I know. Yeah, no, I still want to walk in with my wife, and I want people to look at us and be like, "Okay, they got each other. I understand it, but good for them." Like,
yeah.
Like, I in my mental, I know it's weird and screwed up, but that's how
good for you, but eventually you're going to get to that point where you're like, you know what? I'm almost 50, or I am 50. No, I'm not doing it no more.
No, here's the difference. When I was 20-something years old, young, I got into the union, and I was working and everything else, and there was a gentleman that was there, and he was 50 years old, and he had a six-pack. And I remember all the other guys going, "Can you believe it? He's 50 years old, he got a six." I go, "That's going to be me. That's going to be me."
Okay.
And then every one of them was like, "Yeah, right." So it's not to prove them wrong, but it's to prove to myself that I can achieve that.
Right.
So I have that hidden drive behind me that I want to achieve that. Now, have I had a six-pack since?
Yeah. Well, what do you got, like 3 years to get one?
Right, but I mean, this guy,
you better start working, baby.
This guy went to the gym every day.
Right.
He went to the gym every day. If I went to the gym every day, Dave, I'd have it.
You're gonna be on the work. You're gonna be on the work site, like hanging from a bar, like trying to do like the leg pull-ups or something like that to get the gut workout.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
It's a 2x4, and I've already been there, done that.
Tom, we're supposed to be working. Fuck that. I gotta ask again.
Are you kidding me?
I need gains.
I do some leg lifts. This is so much harder with steel toe boots.
Oh,
I have done that. I can't say I haven't because I have done that before. Yes.
Gee, that's a shocker.
I know. I know. L-shaped pull-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was me, the asshole with the tool belt.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I can't help myself. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Hey, you gotta do you, man.
That's right. So, Mike, I'm trying to keep the dad bod to a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep, even though it's in and cool and everybody wants one, I'm trying to still have the tight bod.
Right.
Tight bod. It's not working, but I'm trying. Trying.
Not me, because I walk for a living.
Right.
Whatever shape I'm at maintains. I maintain that shape, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, being in Arizona when I was working out in the field every day, I would lose 10 pounds when the summer hit.
Yeah.
Just because it was so hot,
Yeah,
my water
from the
weight would
water
just go, gone.
Yeah.
Gone. I got some guys that work with me. If they lose 10 pounds, they might be able to play hide and seek. They just turn sideways. I don't know. Hide and seek, they're gone.
Man, well, you should be coming out of the oven right now, right?
Yes, it's under 100 degrees now every once in a while. So nice.
We've turned into Seattle. I mean, it's been rained for 5 days, stopped one day, and now the next day and a half, 2 days are going to rain. So, you know.
Yeah. Jersey's full of rain lately.
Love it. Well, you want to bring up the... in other news, you want to bring up the unfortunate people that went to a theme park in Canada?
This just in. Yeah. They were in Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
Canada, eh?
Ontario, Canada.
Usually they're very friendly and very nice, but I think at this point we pushed the limits, and I don't think they were all happy and nice anymore.
Mm-mm.
They were on a what was it called? The Lumberjack.
The Lumberjack. Yeah.
Hey, Lumberjack.
It's one of the rides that like swing you around, goes all the way around. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like kind of like the loop. If anybody knows, remember it's the Lupin Starship, kind of like that.
The Lupin Starship. Which one?
That was at Great Adventure. That was years ago. Great Adventure.
Okay.
I forgot.
Showing
You're too busy picking up chicks to go to Great Adventure.
Dave, the Great Adventure was picking up the chicks.
Right, there you go. God damn it.
And they needed to be at least this tall to ride this ride.
Oh, here we go. Was there a weight limit too? This high or this?
I am not confirming nor denying any specifications for the ride. The ride has been now shut down, and it's only for one rider.
Holy shit.
So they were going upside down, and they were in one of the loops,
Yep.
and it literally stopped completely upside down.
For 30
And these people
minutes.
were stuck there for a half hour upside down.
Yeah.
Dave,
Yeah.
here's thrill-seeking Dave. Let's ask first and foremost, how many roller coasters have you been on?
Roller coasters I can do.
Okay.
For one, I can do the loops and stuff. Well, I was always afraid of them, but once I went on my first, I liked it. I loved them, and I would go on those.
Okay.
Those kind of rides, I did not like, only for the fact that I don't like going upside down that goddamn slow, where I'm just hanging upside down.
You feel it. Right, you're feeling it.
Right.
Okay.
So I probably
Me
would
and my
not
cousins-
have gotten on that ride in the first place.
Right,
If
yeah, I've
that's
done
where
that
you were going.
ride a bunch of times. I've done all the rides. You know me, I'm a lunatic. The only ones I can't do anymore is when you spin around in circles and it pins you to the wall.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore. I've learned my lesson because I got on that a long years ago, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh man, I'm not sure about this one. And I got off, I'm like, okay, I've reached my limit. Like, I'm not going to push it to the point where I end up getting sick on this ride.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be that guy.
We talk, like the old like Gavatron or Galvatron,
Yeah, whatever
it's
it
called,
was, where it starts
pins you to
spinning.
the-
Yeah, if you start spinning and you can still move and stuff, and then all of a sudden it starts going so fast that it's like,
Yeah.
and then you're like trying to lift your head or your arm,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yep. But
Yeah,
can you imagine,
so-
dude? And I think that in the video they were like, there was people asking them if they were okay up there,
yeah,
and they were
and
like,
everybody
no!
else, no.
Get us the fuck down.
Are you
I would've-
okay? I'm upside down. How many feet in the air?
I would have lost my
On
shit,
a ride. Yeah, I'm doing great. Can I have some popcorn or cotton candy, you asshole? No, I'm not okay.
I was always like, for the roller coasters, to your point, like the going up part. If it goes up really fucking slow, yeah, that thing. Like, that's where I get like the angst, because it's like, just get me to the top and let the ride go. Because obviously you could just walk down the ramp, but I don't want to be stuck all the way to hell up top there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love them. I love roller coasters, and I know how dangerous they are and everything else. But I have such a good time with them. And then I think the one in Ohio, it goes. And then as it comes down, instead of it just coming down like it inverts back under.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, no.
And then it comes. And then you enjoy the rest of the ride with the loop-de-loops and the twists and the turns and the this and the that and the do the that, that.
Yeah, social media is the point you go to where you realize maybe I shouldn't be going on rides anymore, because you see all these, like, the carnival rides, the little spinny things that fucking fall off.
But here's my question.
Yeah, what?
But do you think the security has changed in the last couple years? The safety of it has changed? No, you just know about it now.
Right. This is true. But I would think like a major theme park like Disney or Great Adventure or something like that, they're going to be more... They'll have the better equipment or the better technology or whatever staff to upkeep the places. These little carnival
they have the better money, the more money to pay off the guys who are looking at it, going, "Yeah, don't worry about it. We got to keep it running because we don't want to lose our main attraction."
I got to go the other way, man. Why you got to?
Just saying, it could happen. But I'm sure you're right, Dave. I'm sure it's much safer going on those rides. So you keep going on those rides.
It's usually more like the low-key carnivals or something like that. That where the ride's like fucking... There's like the...
You got the guy drinking his beer. Yeah, you want to go on, kids? Don't wear your buckle and you'll be fine.
There was that one...
I really want to spin, yeah.
There was a clip of one of those... It's in Point Pleasant. It's called the Moby Dick ride. So it's kind of the same thing where it kind of spins like this, right?
Mm-hmm. And that was similar to the ride I used to give out when I was great adventuring for everybody else.
So... The thing started coming out of the ground, so all these people had a bum rush to the ride to try to keep it down before it
So they held on to the frame to hold it down.
They were holding the frame down to help because people were still going and that shit was gonna tip over.
How many people had to wrap their arms around that dick to hold it in place?
That's funny. That wasn't the name of that ride, though.
That wasn't the Moby Dick?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then that joke's not as good. I tried.
You tried. Give me an A for effort.
Thank you.
But you
know,
you haven't experienced anything like that or seen anything like that.
The worst I had was in Great Adventure when, what was the tallest roller coaster, fastest roller coaster? It just went up and came back down. Do you remember that one? I don't remember what it was called.
It's the King to Ka, the fast
King to
one?
Ka, yes, King to Ka. Very good, Dave. King to Ka. So if you look it up, King to Ka at the time was the fastest. It was like a rocket shot you out.
Yeah.
You went up, you did a twist, you came back down. That was the end of the ride. We did it opening day, which I never do any roller coasters opening day. My wife and her friend wanted to go opening day with the two husbands, so we went and we stayed online like assholes, and it kept getting stuck.
Yeah.
And then it would go, and then we get stuck, and then it would go, and it got stuck.
Yeah.
And I started looking, going, do we really want to do this?
Yeah.
I really don't like opening day.
Yeah.
And then we did it, and it was cool or whatever else. But, I mean, it was just we were in line for 3 hours or so, and I'm like, this is just stupid. I have a motorcycle. If I really want to go that fast, I can.
Yeah. I always get, a mutual friend of ours always yells at me because that's the one ride I didn't go on with him. Mm-hmm. I did the walk of shame on that one. I was like, dude, you want to go on it, go right ahead. Because I was only afraid, because if you don't get the right momentum to go over that loop, it drops right back down, and you go back into the chute.
Okay, so?
I don't do backwards, man. Especially, like, that fucking high up to drop me backwards. No way. No.
Yep, so you're a big vagina. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. There would be a Delta pooper.
Right. King to Ka pooper. What happened? There was a King to Ka pooper. Yeah. No, I never minded that stuff. That was always fun for me. But...
No.
Yeah, I still go on. I still do that stuff. The odds of it happening are like me hitting a lottery.
Yeah. True.
And if I get stuck, now we'll have another podcast story.
This is... man.
All right, so what do we got as far as...
We do have the Halloween event, so maybe when we go out there, we have a good...
maybe we can videotape some of that and you screaming.
Going into... Yeah. We got to do the haunted house, though, man.
That would be fun. Yeah, every time Dave comes out and it's Halloween time, we go into a haunted house, and Dave does not do good with jump scares.
No, but I laugh. I go in there. You know me. I laugh like a little girl going in.
Like a little girl. Legit like a little girl. He laughs like a little girl because he's so nervous. He has such... His level of intensity is like...
Well, it's because that plus of the other people that are in there getting the shit scared out of them, just, it's entertaining. You know, I used to hate these things and never want to go anywhere near them. But the last few years going out there, I don't know, it's changed.
We take my daughter, who's now 14, so just imagine how young she was, and she was walking in front of Dave. And Dave was okay with that. Yeah, so we'll hit that one up when you're out here. We'll do that again.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to it.
Me too.
All right,
and
so
if I can record some, it'll be awesome. Yes, give me some questions. And I can't wait to record you screaming like a little... laughing like a little girl.
I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to be stage fright. I'm not putting that on social media.
That's right. I'm putting it out there.
All right. Here we go. Jeff.
Okay.
We have a question from Jeff.
Go ahead.
I'm sure it'll make sense to you.
Well, don't be sure. Don't be sure.
It says, hello, Donnie and Dave. Really loving the podcast, but I wanted to ask if you guys are from Central New Jersey. If so, do either of you guys know who owned the Tic Tac Towing in Hazlet, New Jersey?
Yes, I do know who owned Tic Tac Towing. Yes, because it was near dear to my heart. It was my family. We had a tow truck business back in New Jersey called Tic Tac Towing, and yes, there was a tic tac toe board on all the trucks, and it was Tic Tac Towing.
Okay.
When your car don't go, call Tic Tac Toe.
That's what I thought because but I forgot what the name of the company was. But I remember somebody had it. Like I thought it was your dad's or something. You know,
yeah, it was my father's. My father owned the company Tic Tac Towing, and we did it for years and everything else, and it was good, but it was a lot of work, a lot of hours put in, and it definitely I don't know if it was worth it all at the tail end of it, but with everything, but it was a good business, and it was a Tic Tac Towing. It was good. We had a good time. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Yep, that I do know. You know I know, you son of a bitch, you. That was an easy one.
Yeah, that was the easy one. All right, so now we're going to go back. I hinted at a question to your wife during the live that I was going to save one of her questions.
Right, yes, before. I remember that. Yes, and she wanted you to answer it as well or something you said?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but, anyway. She says, do you feel like...
I know why.
Why?
Because my wife doesn't think I'm funny. My wife thinks you're funny, and I'm not. So she wants to know your answer because she wants to laugh during the podcast and hit the like button for you. So here's why. Go ahead.
Hey, I have a fan.
That's right. Dave has a fan.
All right. Do you feel like men, oh my God, I can't read tonight. Do you feel that men really are the ones who wear the pants in the house? And then, yes, I'd love to hear Dave's answer to this one.
See, it's tough because I hit my desk. Yes and no. Yes, I think the men wear the pants in the family, but it depends on the people in charge, and I think that the women can control the men when they want to.
It depends on the people in charge? What do you mean?
Like the two, like your husband and wife.
Right.
Me and my wife, we go back and forth with who wears the pants, depending on the topic or situation that we're in. Mm-hmm. We're very much like 51-49 in a lot of things. Right. But occasionally one of us will know more about certain things, and then we wear the pants. So it's not the who's wearing the pants in the family. It's what's the situation, and whoever knows the most and can achieve the better end goal will follow that person's lead.
Okay.
So it's not a wear the pants type of relationship anymore. And years ago when men wore the pants, it was because women stayed home and they did the dishes and vacuumed, and God, what a world it would be. But those days are gone.
Ouch. But in your household, who comes out on top most of the time as far as like decision making or?
It's very close. It really like I hate to be in the middle because that's not what I like the show to be on. But it's usually in the middle, and I usually don't like say no to certain things unless like I'm really like no, we're not doing that anymore. Like my family wants to get a dog right now, and I don't want a dog right now. We're not getting a dog right now. Like, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I put my foot down and I'm the boss. No, but
Right.
it's not happening. Like, so for me, I would say, okay, am I wearing the pants in that one? Maybe, if that's the situation. But I mean, I don't think there's a wearing the pants anymore. There are some relationships where it's very much one-sided. I'm not in a relationship like that, though. So it's different. It's difficult for me to say who wears the pants, because we swap the pants back and forth.
I kind of see what you're saying. I think it depends on the people, because some people may like yield that power to the other person. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he's in charge. He likes being in charge.
Right.
You know, as long as he listens to me here and there, I'm okay with that happening. So so let's give him that. I can see
reins,
that, but
if you will. Right.
Right. Yeah, but I can also see where, like in your relationship, where you actually talk it through.
Right.
You know, one will give, the other will give, or whatever, depending on the situation. You know what I mean? So I could see that more commonplace in today's world.
It's a compromise.
You know?
Yeah. Listen, every relationship, and here's the public, what is it? The public announcement of the session or whatever?
Oh my God, right.
Every relationship, whether it's husband, wife, parent, child, or anything else, friend to friend or whatever else, there has to be communication. Mm-hmm. And the only way you ever are going to achieve the goals that you guys both want is by communicating to the point where you can compromise and come to the right solution for both of you, so you can both grow together regardless of the relationship, but in that relationship. So you got to communicate. So if one person goes around saying, I run the house, I own I wear the pants. Well, guess what? You're either getting divorced or somebody's cheating on you because you're an asshole.
Exactly. Who pays the bill? That's right. I'm in charge.
Right. I'm the king of the castle. King of the castle. You know, she's out cheating on you, buddy. You might be the king of the castle, but somebody else is whipping that nanny. Hello.
Oh, God. That's messed up.
But it's true.
Yeah. No, I mean, as far as my end, I would like, not that I need control, but, you know, I think anybody would like to think that they're,
of course,
they're the ones that wear the pants in the family and stuff like that. But if I had to guess, I'm third on the totem pole. You know,
Dave's wearing the skirt.
You know, it's my daughter, my wife, and then me, because everything circles around what's going on with my kids. So, you know, but I would like to think that major decisions, we usually are. You know, we run things by ourselves, if it's financial or whatever, any kind of.
And you have to do that.
Yeah.
You have to, because if you don't, then at some point there's going to be animosity, or there's some. Well, you've been controlling, or you told you didn't let me do this, or you didn't let. Well, who let what?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there's no let. We're in a relationship. You either, if you want to do it, tell me you want to do it. Do it.
Right. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that simple, but a lot of people just don't. They're not comfortable talking with their significant others on an honest basis. Mm-hmm. And like I said to many people who just started to get to know me, they're like, I can't. Like, they're surprised at what I say or what I do and everything else. And they're like, what does your wife think of this? Like, do you even tell your wife? Does your wife know about this? Yeah, she knows everything. Mm-hmm. She knows about all my ex-girlfriends. She knows about porn stars. She knows about... You name it, she knows about it.
Well, to that... Well, let me ask you this.
What? I'm sorry, did you say something?
People new to the show or new to you, do they think that this is, like, what you portray out here is a shtick? Or like...
I think some of them think that to a certain degree, because they're like, "There's no way he's married." Because one of the viewers that I know, she's like, "Wait a second, he said he was married? Is he married?"
Yeah.
Like, they're surprised because I can be so vocal and opinionated and still able to control myself to be a husband and a loving person and a parent and everything. Like, yeah, is this me? 100%. Dave, you know me.
I was going to say, like, I'll verify right now. This is not a shtick. This is the dude, 100%. He's always like this, man. Like,
always like
there's
this.
no act. There is
no act. This is me, and that's, you know. But my wife knows that. But she also knows where my heart is. She knows where, and she knows that I'm not a malicious person. She knows that I don't try and take control or just run everything. And if I do take control of something, it's because I see something that somebody else doesn't see. So I'm taking control to fix the situation, and if you don't understand it now, I'll look at you and be like, just trust me, okay, I'll explain later, okay, and we're good. Mm-hmm. You know, just like if she says it to me, she's like, I'll tell you later, just go with it. Oh, okay, confused as hell, but I'm gonna go with it because I trust her.
Yeah.
And we're gonna celebrate our 20-year anniversary soon. Like, we've been together a long time. We understand each other. You don't make it this far with just dumb luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, who wears the pants? Nobody wears the pants.
Nobody.
And that's the way it works. Because if somebody was wearing the pants, the other person's skipping out to find another pair of pants. Or what's in them.
Why do we gotta wear anything? You know?
Let's all be naked.
Naked.
Dave would hate that. I would be skipping in the streets. Yep.
Oh, man.
Sun out, balls out. Let's go.
Oh, shit. On that note.
No more questions? We're
No
good?
more questions. That's all
All
we
right,
got
well,
for
then
this.
we're good with that.
Yeah.
For me, for Dave, for everybody else watching, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Subscribe, tell your friends, have them subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications. If you enjoyed the show, let us know. Put us something in the comments. Let us know what you thought. If you have a question, hit us up, shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. Let Dave ask me the questions, and hopefully we'll give you the answers that you're looking for. And if not, we'll try again next time. Catch you guys later.
Peace, everybody.